Hey, Robert, how are you?
I'm okay. I am working with a business, an optical business, and they've asked for a valuation, and well, they're considering selling it. Actually, they want to sell it. They've received an offer for it from someone, and have asked me to help them through the process of selling the business. First, to identify whether or not the person that is making the offer, if they're making a legit offer, and then second, to evaluate, I guess, their business. So I've gone through that process to a degree. I'm working with an EXP commercial broker. I'm at EXP Realty. I'm working with an EXP commercial broker, and we are presenting them with this valuation later on today. And so I'm wondering how, I guess, how to present it. I have documents, I have statements, I have, but I'm wondering how to present it. Like, do I just give them the valuation? Do I just tell them, like, here it is? Do I go through the methodology? Or should I?
So I'm assuming that you got their last 3 years of tax returns and P&Ls and balance sheets and all that. You've gone through, you've done a recast, you figured out what the add backs are and everything else, right?
That's right.
Okay. So, I mean, I can tell you my process. I don't present all the, the numbers, the recast, all of that. I don't generally present that to sellers. What I generally do is, I work up the numbers and all that. And I generally have a conversation with them that just says, based on the data that you've provided me with, here's the value range. Here's basically what I think we can sell your business for. Is that a number that makes sense to you? And sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they say no. I mean, they might have a target in mind of $1.2 million. And when I go through and figure out the recast, I tell them, hey, I think I can probably sell your business for $450,000. Is that a number that makes sense to you? And they're like, oh, no, I want $1 million. I want $1.2 million. It's like, well, I don't think we can sell your business for that. And here's why: because businesses are typically valued on cash flow. And the cash flow your business is putting off is not going to support the debt service for the amount of debt that would be required if somebody were to buy your business. So, there's conversations that have to be had after that. But in general, I do my job on the recast, and then I just go back to them with the number or the range of numbers. It might be, I think we can sell your business somewhere between $650 and $750. I need some other information to determine where on the range it's going to fall. But, is that range something that makes sense to you?
Okay, no, that's really helpful right there. I didn't know if it had to be, if it had to be like a big proper type of a presentation, like a formal write-up, or if it could just be a conversation.
I don't do those just because it's very time consuming to put together a professional presentation package for a business. And if they're if somebody is paying me to do a business valuation, then I will give them a written business valuation. But if I'm just doing the analysis for purposes of determining if I want to represent that business or if I think I can sell that business, it's really part of my own due diligence on it, the way that I look at it. And so I'm not going to create a big formal document. I want to see, hey, is there something, are we going to be working together? And if we're going to be working together, then I'm going to focus my time and energy packaging the business for the marketplace, right? Because that's a better use of my time.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you so much. That's great.
Yeah, of course. Now, one word of warning to you, Robert: if you're with EXP Realty, you need to be very careful. Your errors and omissions does not cover.
you.
on business transactions. And I don't know who your state broker is, but I do know that the state brokers have all been told that that anybody who is not with EXP Commercial should not be touching businesses in any way, shape, or form. They should be referring those out. So I know you said you're working with a commercial agent. That's fine. But check with, just check with your state broker. We don't need to be having anybody getting into problems.
No, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Thanks.
So, yeah, word of, just be careful there.